Hey YouTube, Pulse 38 here. I did a review on this S.O.G bug out bag of mine. I think I finally got it where I like it. I don't have my sleeping bag on it. I've tried so many ways. If something happened, I had to run out the door. My bag is right by it, and I do have paracord. I got straps. I can attach it wherever on this. I just can't really find the place I like it, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, I'm gonna show you some of the things I carry in this. I'm not gonna pull everything out. It's just a big mess. But the bulk of it I will, and I'll show you as I go, or I'll point to it and I'll explain what it is. But this is what I carry in my bag. It's set up for me. It's not set up for anybody else. It's set up for me. A lot of this stuff is already proven to me, where I've been out and been in a situation, years ago. We used to go out and do survival stuff, and we'd stay out, 3, 4, 5 days. And a lot of this stuff relates back to that. So it's stuff I use. I believe I could stay out as long as needed. I did a video one time about bug out bags, and everybody sets it up for a 3-day, and I'm not a fan of a 3-day. If that's what you want to set it up, that's fine but I think it needs to be set up long term. I think you need to have backups in it to be able to go long term, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't in this, but I'm pretty satisfied with what I got. So on the front is just a first aid kit. Has a lot of gauze, tourniquets, scissors, gauze scissors where they're flat on the one side, rubber gloves, and a lot of band-aids and tape and stuff like that is in this. I pretty much try to take it, anytime we go to the range, travel, anything, I try to take this. It's mollied on, so it's easy to come off. I think everybody in their car, on their person, especially if you had a shooting range, you need to have something like this. You need to have a tourniquet. You need to have a lot of heavy gauze to pack full into a wound, and tape and rubber gloves. That's the main things I feel you need. But there's other things in this too. But let's just start off right here. This is a small pouch up here. I can see 100 miles away, but I can't see close up. And that thing did absolutely nothing holding these in. And it's just a hard case with reading glasses in it. If I had to work on my gun or anything tedious, tie a fishing line, whatever, I wouldn't be able to see it. I'm blind as a bat when it comes to that. My mind just went blank. This is I'll think of it here in a minute. But it's shavings of, sounds like, looks like, the stuff you shave and you can pour water on and still light it. Magnesium. There you go. This is shaved magnesium. I keep it in here. Mainly, it makes it so much easier to start a fire. You can start it in the rain, which doesn't do you no good if you don't have dried out wood, really. But I do carry it. I carry a headlamp. This is just a real cheap Energizer, but it works. You have to be careful. My son had these same ones. This one's a little bit harder to turn on and off. His was real simple to slide. It didn't have like the little notch in it, and it kept wanting to turn on and run the batteries down while it was in his bag. I haven't had that trouble with it yet. On the main pouch, well, here, let's do this side. I carry water. This is stainless. I swap this out every few months. I'll boil water and run it through this thing to get it good and clean. I have bleached it before and rinsed it out really good. And I always put bottled water back into it, fill it as full as I can get it, get all the air bubbles out, and then I'll seal it. And it seems to last pretty good. But I can boil water in this if I need to while I'm out. It's 32 ounces. 32 ounces. It works. I also carry a Sawyer water filter. my Sawyer water filter, and I only carry one of the bag. I don't carry the big bag or the small bag. I carry the medium bag is all I carry with me. I do keep the syringe to backwash this just in case I need to. The reason I don't carry all the bags is it's just these bags are a pain in the butt. If you got like a 1 liter water bottle, this will screw right onto it. You can fill the water bottle up and then turn it upside down. This is a slow process of getting water. If you're doing it for 2 people, it's slow. It's just very slow to do that. I got glow sticks, little bungees, zip ties. I carry a few zip ties with me. Ooh, that's it in there, not much. The Sawyer, they also make the mini. I don't have that one. My son has it. I don't have it. He says it works just as good. That little white thing I put in there has absolutely nothing in there. I'm a hoarder. When I see something like that, I think, oh, you know, that'll work good for something. And then I don't use the something per se. And this other side, excuse me, carry butt paper. I carry a little more than this too, but I have some emergency blankets in here. I have a rain poncho. I have wet ones. And down here, just in a Ziploc, is deodorant, toothpaste, a small toothbrush, a wash rag, and soap. Because when shit hits a fan, there's no sense in smelling like shit. So you stay clean. The only thing I'm not a fan of this bag about is these two that separate. It adds a lot of room to it, but it makes it so bulky to try to hold anything, I guess. Different medicines up here, ibuprofen, some old pain pills that I got from a doctor one time. Ibuprofen, I also have, what's the opposite of ibuprofen? Like Advil, you know, one's joints, one's muscles. I have both of them, just in case. I carry a knife. This is more of a fillet knife. Maybe not a fillet knife, but it's I can beat it up knife. I carry heavy metal trash bags. I carry 3 of them wrapped in a bungee. This is a phone you can get. You can go to Walmart, Dollar Store, anything. You know, they're the card phones, the free phones. They're not drop phones. Bad guys carry them. Drug dealers, so they can just toss them because they're not recorded to you. But I always carry one with me with at least a 25-30 minute card in it, and phone numbers in it, and I try to leave it charged up. You never know, something happens. You gotta run out the door. You run out of your car and you leave your phone behind. Your phone gets wet. Whatever. It's just, you know, redundancy. Just a backup for a backup. I carry also leather gloves in here. Hand warmers. These things will save you in the middle of the night. They'll also save you any other time. Just a scarf in here. I don't wear it all the time. I use it mainly just to be warm in. Bungees, the little bungees with the ball on them, because I carry a big 6x10 tarp with me, and it makes it really handy to, if it's not windy, if it's really super windy, these things suck. If it's not windy, they work really good to just loop around and hold your tarp up. It's temporary. You're not tying knots when it's time to go. You're not untying knots either. So makes it a little easier. Paracord, 550 paracord. Don't leave home without it. In this section, I carry extra batteries. This is a fishing kit. Has small lures, little bitty spinners for basically rivers and streams. You can catch bluegill, crappie. I have a small crankbait, small utility or my mind is totally blank today. Why I'm doing this video, I have no idea. But one of these. Jesus. So, not a Leatherman. Don't like a Leatherman. Yeah, losing it. Vaseline. Vaseline has a lot of things you can use it for. You start a fire with it. It's good for your lips. You're getting dry skin. Good for a lot of things. I carry some rags in here. I carry another flashlight. Carry quite a few flashlights. I try to carry the flashlights, and I keep all the same batteries. Like in my ADC, I have 3 flashlights that take 2 different kinds of batteries. The one's the 123s, and then the other one's a AA. So that's the front pouch. In the back right here, I carry clear safety glasses in the package. And if you ever ran through the woods at night or ran through corn at night, a cornfield, anything, man, your eyes, you gotta take care of them. Wear clears. This one is a lot of clothes and stuff. I have a rain tarp for the backpack itself, just in case. Everything in here to start a fire. I did a video on that. I carry, this is a painter's drop cloth. It's 9 by 12 foot, 8 mil. You can do a lot with this. You can make I carry a blue tarp, and you can make a lean-to style with that. Take this painter's and go over the front of it, build your fire out, and you just saved your ass basically in the coldest of weather. This is a machete. Food. It's all Mountain House food. And these, I have some taco seasoning in it, because after a while, wild game just doesn't even taste that good anymore. I have some Cliff Bars in there, but just in these 2 is probably 2 or 3 days, maybe, just in them. Emergency candles. This is all dryer lint. And this one, I think this is basically clothes. This is a sock hat and gloves. This is an MRE, more taco seasoning. This is an MRE stripped down. One has the main course and the other one has all the snacks. The other one is down here. I also carry 75 foot of rope with me. Here's the other one. One has the snacks, one has the entrees in it. All the salt, sugars, and everything. I've probably got a week's worth of food down here, just in the small things I carry. I always carry rope. That's 75 foot of rope, just to have it. Back here, if you can see down in there, is just a complete change of clothes. Wool socks, cotton socks, sock liners, another pair of, I think I have BDUs in here, camouflage BDUs. I have a long sleeve and a short sleeve t-shirt all rolled up in there. My machete. I normally carry a 1911. I have 2 7-round mags and 2 8-round mags. Also carry a whole nother box of Hydroshock, Federal Hydroshock. That's pretty much it. Throw my sleeping bag on here. Now my tarp. So that tarp. In the back of this is my tarp. It's folded up. It's a 6 by 10 tarp, which is plenty big enough for myself, and even another person if you had to squeeze them in, along with the painter's tarp that I have down here. But that's it. There could probably be a few more other things and a few more things taken out of it, but you know, that's what works for me. So hope it helps somebody. If you think there's something I got in here that's just like, why do you carry it? Ask me, I'll tell you why. If there's things you think I should have that I don't have, ask me, I'll tell you why I don't have them, or maybe I didn't think of it. You know, I don't think of everything. So there you go. That's what I carry. Hope it helps.